Angling the shocks increases the wheel travel using the same length shocks. By moving the shock inward, Welcome to Picks and Hobbies. Today I'd like to talk about 5 best free mods for Element Ecto that improve its performance and usability. Element RC hit a home run with Ecto by going with a lighter and narrower body design, extending the wheelbase, and adding trailing arms as rear suspension. Ecto is probably one of the better RTR crawler options out there right now. But like any RTR, it is not without some improvement areas. So today, I'm going to focus on free mods. So let's get started. Number 1, install the optional 11.83% overdrive gears. Element Ecto ships with the 5.7% overdrive gears installed, but it also comes with the optional gears in the parts bag to increase the overdrive to 11.83%. Here are the overdrive gears. The 2753 gears on the left are the stock 5.7 overdrive gears, and the 2654 gears on the right are the optional 11.83% overdrive gears, which are included in the parts bag. Actually, Element Ecto does not overdrive the front, but really what it does is it underdrives the rear so that the front axle spins faster than the rear axles. Overdriving the front axles helps with smaller turning radius, easier uphill climbing as the front wheels helps to pull it up, and slight improvement in downhill rolling over. The difference between 5.7% to 11.83% isn't that significant, but it is noticeable enough that it should be a no-brainer, especially when it's free. Keep in mind that Traxxas overdrive gears is $40, and it provides 12% overdrive, so that's a great deal for Element. Number 2, add weight to the front. Out of the box, Element Ecto has 56-44 weight distribution with an overall weight of 2,232 grams or roughly 4.92 pounds. I normally use a 1300 milliamp 3S shorty LiPo with a weight distribution changed to 58-42 with overall weight of 2,352 grams or roughly 5.19 pounds. But it is still short of reaching the ideal weight distribution of 60-40. Therefore, it can benefit from some additional weight to the front. You can use stuff that might be at home such as lead weight, even solder, or washers, and wrap around the beadlock ring to add weight to the front end. Although it's not the most ideal way of adding weight as it adds rotational weight, it is basically free using what you have at hand. Number 3, improve the shock location. Element Ecto includes a metal shock mounting place on each shock towers. Each shock mounting place has 5 holes to mount the shocks. You can adjust it further by swapping the rear plate around and mounting the shock to the top hole, angling the shocks inwards, and reducing the overall chassis height by a few millimeters. Angling the shocks increases the wheel travel using the same length shocks. By moving the shock inward, it slows the shock travel in relation to the wheels. Furthermore, it helps to lower the body, which helps with the overall CG. Number 4, waterproof the receiver. The motor, ESC, and the servo on the Element Ecto are water resistant, so it's okay to get them a bit wet. However, the normal XP-R4 receiver is not. You will need to either conformal coat it or put it in a balloon to make it waterproof before you get the Ecto wet. I have a separate video on how to waterproof it, so I'll put the link at the top right. If you don't have access to conformal coating, then you can use stuff at home such as nail polish as a substitute to help waterproof the receiver, or even using a balloon. Number 5, modify the tires. Although the General Grabber X3 tires are good-looking scale tires, most people consider them to be too hard and not so grippy. But I have found them to be quite decent tires once they have broken in. There are two free modifications that you can do. First is to snip every other outer thread. Snip this one and this one. Same thing on the other side. Effectively turning the tire into Super Swamper style tire. Second mod is to soften the tire with WD-40 by coating it with a brush and letting it soak in and dry it. It will significantly improve the performance of the tires. Definitely give it a try. I also want to mention a couple of mods that will come in handy. The first bonus mod is to use drop of glue on the grommets that holds the hinges, door handles, and the plastic roll bars. The use of glue will ensure that the pieces stay put. On my trail runner, I lost too many pieces before I started to glue them. The second bonus mod is to tuck in the front bumper. The full winch can be removed, and with slight modifications, you can tuck in the front bumper, which will come really handy with the approach angle. Let me know if you have any other free mods that has been done that wasn't mentioned above. I hope that you found the 5 best free mods and the 2 bonus mods discussed today informative and useful. Please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks for watching Big Hobbies.